Hey, how's it going? Chris Dages here, founder of Recreate You. And I want to thank you for checking out our intro video. I'll keep this short and sweet so I don't take up too much of your time, but this is basically a quick overview of what we do here at Recreate You. So the premise of Recreate You is to reprogram ourselves how we desire, right? The idea is we've all been programmed one way or another. And it could have been as we were children through experiences that we suffered through that made us want to avoid certain environments in the future, or parental upbringing, or it could be through our school system and the indoctrination that we all underwent, or it could be societal with mainstream media. But the point is, us as human beings, we're not necessarily in tune with who we really want to be, right? We've been divided and categorized, and we have automatic behaviors we're not even aware of. Like for me, I have habits that I don't like that I keep doing, and I have habits that I want to do that I can't do. So I'm sure everybody can relate to that, right? So the purpose is to use methodologies from the 20th century, human potential movement, and others, existentialism, Zen Buddhism, a number of different concepts, practices, philosophies, and to help humans now at any age recreate themselves and strip back our egos, it's who we are now, get underneath ourselves, really decide who we want to be into the future, and then how to be those people. Now, this is a big undertaking, and only those people who really want to do this are going to succeed. This is going to take discipline. This is going to be very hard. We'll have to face ourselves, be honest with ourselves and our upbringings and things that we're incomplete with, and things that we have a lack of integrity in. And people that are deeply indoctrinated or heavily programmed will never be able to do this. As a matter of fact, they'll say this is all a sham or a lie or BS, and they're going to be so far down the rabbit hole, the wrong rabbit hole, the programmed rabbit hole, that they're going to never have a chance at this. So the people that have a sense that something might be wrong, or someone that's doesn't not necessarily happy with their lives, or they have a way of living or being that they're just deeply unsatisfied with, or they want to enhance or enlighten themselves to some extent, or get to discover themselves for who they are, this is for you. And this is coaching, this is coursework, and I will be leading a lot of it, and I'll be undergoing a lot of this myself. I've done decades of personal work trying to get underneath all this, and I've done a number of different seminars and things of that nature, but I feel like it's lacking for the 21st century, where the human potential movement left off in the 90s or 80s. We have a gap, and we have a societal need for it. Our society is getting worse. Teen suicide rates are going up. There's hopelessness, there's loss, there's it's not getting better. People are deeply dissatisfied, and the purpose of all this is to be able to cope with the world that we live in now, to recognize we are not a consciousness in a body, and we are separate from each other. It's the opposite. We are a collective consciousness. We are a human entity, and we are not isolated to ourselves. But the more we go through lives, the more we see our governments and our school systems and our media, they put us in little boxes, and they make us check whether we're good or bad, or black or white, or white or wrong, or Asian, Hispanic, or Christian, or whatever. And we keep delineating ourselves, and is designed to segregate each other. And this is all about undoing that and deprogramming ourselves using genius minds and genius programs that have been created through the decades. And I really just want people to have a freedom of life, like a zest for living, where we're no longer constrained by the world around us, and we can all benefit each other and be happy and live well, so we can really be who we want to be and move forward powerfully, and not be afraid of anything that happens, and be resilient and not be swayed by circumstances, and just be free, awesome, hungry for life people. And there will be some spiritual element to this. There will be some religious element to this. We'll get into that later, but this is all about personal freedom, self-discovery, and ultimately being genuinely happy from the inside out. Thanks.